I don't know. I'm still pretty tired out from this afternoon.
Why?
The sex.
What sex?
Our sex.
We didn't have sex.
Well, if I didn't have sex with you, I had sex with somebody that looked an awful lot like.
Ew,
Oh, no.
Ew,
Oh,
ew,
no. No.
Got the house back to yourself. Now, do you want to talk about your nephew or do you want to have sex?
Oh, sex. Definitely sex.
Of nagging. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
All right, sweetheart, men only want three things: sex, food, and sex. So here's what you gotta do.
So you think sex is...
If you had to, what would you give up? Food or sex?
Sex?
I don't need to drug myself.
Okay, well, in that case, I do know a great all-natural sleep aid.
What's that?
Sex. You should get yourself some sex. It'll put you right out.
Revenge sex. Is that anything like pity sex?
Whole different animal. Let me break it down for you. There's this woman, Kathy, lives up the beach. Beautiful woman. I've wanted her for years. Only one problem. She's married to kind of a friend of mine.
Kind of a friend?
Well, I never really liked him, but he had a hot wife.
Oh, I so miss Sex in the City. And sex.
I'm gonna miss sex with Adam when he leaves me for Samantha. I'll still have sex, but I'll miss Adam.
Were you? When? When were you getting to me? After your business is a success?
No, now. Come on. Sex time in the sex den. Oh. Want to do it on the floor?
And I expected when I told you I was going to be an astronaut.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Honestly, sex?
Howard.
But do you realize what a big deal this is? What an honor it is to be chosen to go into space?
We ended up having sex in his chair.
You had sex in his chair?
I said that a little too loudly, didn't I?
Well, what did you do? Water a plant together?
We had sex.
Last night and today. That's a big thing for me.
And yes, it was.
Yes, that was obvious in the bar. Skinny jeans are just boner x-rays.
Well, what is it? What is it? If it's going to help bring the baby here, like today, I mean, I think you should do it.
It's sex.
Do it!
Monica.
I'm just saying it's been a really long time for you. I mean, women have needs. Do it. Get yours.
So, what's new in sex? What's new in sex?
Well, the only man I've ever been with is your father.
I'm dicing. I don't hear anything.
I mean, this is no offense to your dad, sweetie, but I was thinking there might be more.
But we didn't have sex, did we?
But still, ritual requires we continue with a number of platonic activities before we have sex. I'm proceeding with those activities. But in point of actual fact, all I really want to do is have intercourse with you as soon as possible.
Oleg told me why we were having phone sex.
And by phone sex, she means we were using the phone in the sex.
Don't worry, hon. A lot of older men can't control their bladder.
Excuse me, you know where I can find Max?
Yes, she's in the back.
Cool.
Robbie, it's me, Caroline.
Oh, sorry. Did we have sex?
What? No, I'm Max's roommate.
Oh, Max had a...
Have you ever heard of the Kama Sutra?
The sex book.
The Indian sex book. In other words, if you wonder who wrote the Book of Love, it was us.
Oh, the DirecTV remote. Oh, my God, I'm losing estrogen.
Max, you and Nishik go hide in your room, but no sex.
You heard her, no sex, so everything but, and I mean everything, and I mean but.
Rebound sex.
Rebound sex? Are you sure you'll even be able to rebound from having sex?
You kidding? There's nothing but sex at that retirement home. Why do you think I put myself there?
Wall-to-wall whoopee, and you don't even have to drive home after.
Does it help your sex problems?
My sex problems?
No, I'm kidding.
Come on, tell me the truth. I mean, we didn't have any problems that night.
No, I'm kidding. We didn't even have sex anyway.
But that's a joke, right?
No, we didn't.
Well,
I mean, that was the whole thing.
No, of course we did.
No.
Telling the truth.
And last night you weren't.
No.
Well, what were you doing?
Having sex.
Well, I hope that it was with someone very special.
No, see, that's the thing. I don't even like her, but she's a partner, and I thought I could help my career by making her squeal.
Why? He'd just be yelling at you and telling you you're doing it wrong. Yeah, sex!
We've got this friend, and he's kind of down in the dumps, and we thought maybe you could cheer him up.
With sex.
Look, what you and I have is special. All Paolo and I ever had was...
Animal sex, animal sex.
Realize that you actually invited me over here for dessert.
Oh, dessert? You thought I meant...
Sex.
Right. That's why you ran all the...
What else helps with stress? Sex. And even if someone could get past those boner-killing overalls...
Talking about businessmen.
Right, businessmen who like short skirts. Sex sells.
No. So she's super attractive, and she's super smart, and she's way into me, like way more than a normal person should be. And sex, there's so much sex. The problem is the part...
Things together once in a while.
We do plenty of things together.
Besides sex.
All my sexual desires.
How many desires are we talking about?
Just the one, you know. For sex.
We were dating then. I specifically remember because we had great sex that night. Great.
Like, a little animal? Not even like chipmunk sex?
Don't you want to know about the sex?
The sex? Yeah, I'm having enough trouble with the image of you and Susan together. When you throw in Tanya, I'm yelling,
Afraid to go. I mean, what if it doesn't work this time? What methods did you and Joel use to get pregnant?
Well, sex.
Yeah, that seems...
Was the hot chick in the Sexy Kitty music video.
On the count of 3, say sex.
Yeah, but we weren't... I mean, you and I never...
Sex?
Yeah.
Well, whose fault was that?
Complimentary nachos.
Just please don't think that this means I never want to have sex with you, because you're great, and sex is great. I love sex. I always have. I was total whore in college.
All right, well, I guess this is good night then.
Okay, good night.
Yes, the promise of love can bring out the best in us. Unless we find that we're a little...
And for the older birds who maybe don't perform as well in the bedroom as they used to, could actually be having healthier sex lives?
In my expert opinion, yes. Yes.
Hey!
Boy, do I have a surprise for you.
Sex on the balcony?
No, but someone's really not going to get over that idea, are they?
Not because I'm into S&M. I'm not into anything weird. You know? just normal sex. So I'm gonna grab my coat.